it's Yesenia. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on one second. My dog wants to sit on my lap. I just came back from Target. So today's video is going to be a weekly check-in for the week of January 7th through January 13th. If you guys have not seen my previous videos, I'll explain why my weekly check-in is set up this way. So for those of you who don't know, I get paid on a bi-monthly system. So bi-monthly means I get paid twice a month, every month on the same day. So I get paid on the 7th of every month and the 22nd of every month. So my weekly check-ins they're not going to be from like Sunday through Saturday, Monday through Sunday. It's not going to be set up that way because since I get paid bi-monthly, it's going to be really hard for me to track my expenses on a weekly basis like that. Just because, as you guys can clearly see, this paycheck I got paid on Thursday. Next one, I'm gonna get paid on a Friday. The first paycheck in February, I'm gonna get the 7th falls on a Sunday, so I'm gonna get paid that Friday, and then the next paycheck isn't gonna come until 2.5 weeks later on that Monday. It's extremely weird. So that's why I have my weekly check-ins set up this way, because it'll be easier for me to track on a week-to-week basis how much I'm actually spending. My next week is going to be from the 14th until, that should probably say the 21st, because I get paid on the 22nd. See, I'm making lots of mistakes. And then the next one, yeah, let me actually set it up this way. Give me 1 second. So I just fixed the dates. It actually makes a lot more sense. I'm now budgeting from either the previous Thursday to the next, so for the next few weeks, I'm going to be budgeting from the Thursday to the Friday or something like that. I have to have it set up this way just because I get paid bi-monthly, and it works out better this way if I set up my weekly check-ins for this way. So I also decided to use one of the Mom Be Happy Planner envelopes. I'm going to be storing my receipts in here for the entire month, my physical receipts, so that way they're not in my purse, they're not all over the place. My little one over here doesn't eat them, and I'm going to store it in here, but I'm going to set that off to the side because that is pretty thick. I also, it's not the best, but I made a little category breakdown sheet for myself, and I kind of also separated and added more categories for when I check in. Oh my gosh, you guys, my dog, she's being very needy. Oh my goodness, she's so cute, but she's a quarantine puppy. Oh my goodness. I've been highlighting things, according to my breakdown sheet over here. I had some markers in my arts and crafts collection, so I decided to use those to highlight my different categories. And I did have one unbudgeted expense, and I am going to figure out a way to pay for that later. I did charge it to the credit card, but I always pay my credit cards in full at the end of the month. So that's going to get paid some way, somehow. For those of you guys who don't know, my system for making unbudgeted wanted expenses is I have to go Uber the money to pay for it. And that's supposed to derail me from making purchases. But this one was, Crate was offering a limited edition book, and I really, really wanted it because it matches the first book that Crate. So for those of you guys who don't know, Crate is a book subscription, and every month they send out a book. It's typically a young adult fiction, young adult fantasy. Sometimes they have other genres as well, but their covers are limited edition and they're one of a kind. So especially if a series is going to continue, sometimes they'll do a special release like the second book in the series, so that way it matches the first one. So that's what that is. I really, really, really wanted it. I just didn't know it was going to be that expensive. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's weekly check in for my expenses for the week of January 7th through the 13th. I pulled out my sheets, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add up all my expenses, separate them into categories, and see how much I actually spent this week. Okay, utilities, no. let's do debt payments first. I sent a total of $439.15 towards debt. I'm going to double check to make sure that's correct. And that is correct. I'm going to utilities. I only have one utility bill. Oh, personal. Personal is up next on this bill. Oh my goodness. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I found another Friction erasable pen. These were the pens that I was looking for last time. I don't know where they went. They might be at work. I'm gonna have to double check. Okay, $439.15 went towards debt. I'll just write memberships over here. What went to memberships? Nothing went towards memberships. Those will get paid next week. So utilities is still drying, but I only had one utility bill, and that was my electric bill, which is ComEd. Okay, personal. I forgot to add my nails on here. What is wrong with me? My nails was a personal expense, and that was $75. I'm like, I know I did too. I don't have that much money left. Okay. Sorry guys, this is my first time doing a weekly check-in, and typically I remember the nails, but this time I forgot. A total of, you know what? This is gonna be too light. I can't. I need to find my other ones. $85.52. Cupcake. Let's see how much I spent on her. I went over budget by 97 cents. That is totally okay. She really shouldn't need anything else. So as long as I stay under budget for my next paycheck for her, that shouldn't be an issue. All right, restaurants, I ordered out one time. Gas, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do with gas. $20 of this came from my last cash envelopes. So I stuck $20 off to the side to remind myself I need to go put gas in my car. And then I budgeted $40 for gas for this paycheck, but I only used $8.85 from that. So I'm actually gonna write that down. I know I spent $28.85. However, $20 of that came from the previous paycheck and not the actual budgeted $40 from this paycheck, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna write $8.85. And then unbudgeted has $29.73. And then I did forget a category. Of course, here, well, baby, get down. Okay, and then I did forget groceries. See, this is all a learning process. This is the first time I'm doing a weekly check-in like this. This is a new system. I haven't used the Mom Be Happy Planner budget planner system before. So this is all new for me. So now I know how to, separate these for my next weekly check-in. So groceries, I spent a total, and that's everything that's highlighted in pink, $134.67. I'm gonna just rewrite that. I need to find some darker colors because I don't like that pink is too light. Total for this week equal, so now I'm just gonna add all of these up, and then I'll also add all of these up and make sure that I get the same number. So I spent the total of $831.14 for this week, and then when I add these up, I'm gonna subtract 20 from it because I gotta make sure they add up correctly. So I'm just gonna double check here. Awesome. So these totals, and I just took the $20 out of there. So these totals and these totals match up together. Perfect. So when I close out my budget at the end of the month, this will actually make it so much easier. Awesome. And then also, it really makes me sad. Oh, here, let me make sure you guys are in the frame. It really makes me sad that half of this number is from debt payments. It's mainly the car. because I overpay the car every month, but it really makes me sad. Like really, really sad. I'm also gonna do one more calculation. I have $15.33 remaining for groceries for next week until I get paid on the 22nd. So I'm actually going to write that. All right, sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm actually gonna make a note that is a big Post-it note. Note to self. Okay, I accidentally deleted the equation. $15.33 remaining for groceries. So for the next weekly check-in, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to write down the bills that are going to be paid next week, so that way I don't forget about them. So there's Scribd, the export maintenance fee, and the internet bill. So Scribd, export maintenance, and then AT&T internet bill are gonna get paid next week. Export maintenance is $49, and then the AT&T bill is $60. So this is gonna get paid on the 20th. This is gonna get paid on the 15th. That's okay. This is gonna get paid on the 18th. That is it for this week's weekly check-in. Thank you guys so much for watching my video and going with me through my blunders and my mistakes. So like I said, this is my first time using a weekly check-in system like this. Before, I just used to have a giant transaction log. I actually like this better because I can see how much I spend every single week. Typically, paydays are the days that I spend the most money because those are the days that I get paid. And so I try to pay all of my bills on those days so that way I don't have to worry about paying anything late. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching my video and have a good one. Bye.